2, 1, mark. Hello, racing fans. I'm Maywood Park track announcer Tony Salvaro to introduce you to the Vice President, General Manager of Maywood Park, Mr. Les Schwartz. Mr. Schwartz, May the 15th, the big day here at Maywood Park, some major reconstruction.
Yeah, Tony, at 8 o'clock Monday morning, we're going to be constructing a wall between the east and west ends of the first floor grandstand. On the east end, we're going to construct a new parlor, much like the intertracks that we've built throughout the state. The west end is going to remain the grandstand, and at that time, we're going to lower the third floor clubhouse prices to $2, the same price as the grandstand. Also during that time, and for the future, we're going to lower our general parking to $1, okay? Both during construction and while this is going on.
And we'll have more for the fans later. Thank you. Now back to the races. All right, that's how we'll end our first one. 2, 1, mark. Hello, racing fans. I'm Maywood Park track announcer Tony Salvaro to introduce you to the Vice President, General Manager of Maywood Park, Mr. Les Schwartz. Well, starting Monday, May the 15th, some major reconstruction here at Maywood Park. Les?
Right, Tony. Beginning at 8 o'clock Monday morning, we're going to be constructing a wall between the east and west ends of the grandstand. On the east end, we're going to construct an area much like we have at the new parlors that we've built throughout the state. It'll have private rooms, a food court, a main central bar. The west end is going to remain the grandstand, and at that time we're going to lower the price of the clubhouse to $2, the same price as the grandstand. Okay. Additionally, at that time we're going to lower our general parking rate from $1 to free, okay? And that's going to remain.
And one of the best parts about this is there won't be that many inconveniences, if any inconveniences at all, for the fans.
Very little, Tony. Very little. We'll get into that next time, right?
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have more, but first, let's get back to the racing action.
I'm going to mention that.
Ready, Carl?
2, 1, mark. Hello again, racing fans. This is Tony Salvaro with the Vice President, General Manager of Maywood Park, Mr. Les Schwartz. Earlier, we talked about the construction that will begin on May the 15th. And now, Mr. Schwartz, maybe the fans want to know, will there be any inconveniences because of that?
A few. There'll be a few changes we discussed earlier. The pricing of the clubhouse during live racing will be reduced to $2, the same price as a grandstand. Our general parking, both for watch and bet wagering and for live racing, will be reduced from $1 to free parking. Okay. During our watch and bet for the first week, we're going to close the first floor. Now that's watch and bet only. The first floor is going to be open for live racing, the west end. But for the first week, the second and third floors will be open for watch and bet, and the admission to both floors will be $2. After that, the west end of the grandstand and the second floor will be open for watch and bet, and it'll be business as usual.
Very good. And that's Mr. Les Schwartz, Vice President, General Manager of Maywood Park. Now let's get back to the racing action. Les, I think I let you in wrong, didn't I?
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, Tony.
3, 2, 1, mark. Hello again, racing fans. I'm Tony Salvaro with the Vice President, General Manager of Maywood Park, Mr. Les Schwartz. Earlier, we talked about the major construction that will be going on here at Maywood Park starting Monday, the 15th of May. And to tell us more about it, especially the changes that may occur, Mr. Les Schwartz.
Well, Tony, as we discussed earlier, the price of the third floor clubhouse is going to be reduced to $2, the same price as the grandstand. All our general parking, both watch and bet and live, is going to be free. For the first week only, watch and bet will be held on the third and second floors. The first floor will be closed, only for the first week. During live racing, the west end of the grandstand will be open. After the first week, watch and bet will go back to the west end of the grandstand and the second floor, and it'll be business as usual.
Okay, and that was Mr. Les Schwartz, Vice President and General Manager of Maywood Park. Now back to the racing action.
Okay.
What 2, 1, mark. Hello again, racing fans. I'm track announcer Tony Salvaro with the Vice President, General Manager of Maywood Park, Mr. Les Schwartz. Earlier, we talked about the major construction that will be going on here at Maywood Park starting Monday, May the 15th. And to tell us more, Mr. Schwartz. Well, what changes will occur due to the construction?
Well, Tony, as we discussed earlier, the price of the third floor clubhouse is going to be reduced to $2, same as the grandstand. all our $1 general parking is going to become free. That's both for watch and bet wagering and for live wagering. During our watch and bet rate wagering for the first week only, we're going to close the first floor completely, and the second and third floors will be open, and the admission to both floors will be $2. For live racing, the west end of the grandstand will be open, as well as the second and third floors. But after the first week, watch and bet will go back to the first and second floors, and it'll be business as usual.
6 weeks construction to make this a better Maywood Park for you, the Maywood racing fan. And now back to the racing action.
Thank you, Tony.
Mark. Hello again, racing fans. I'm track announcer Tony Salvaro with the Vice President and General Manager of Maywood Park, Mr. Les Schwartz. On Monday, May the 15th, some major reconstruction will be going on here at Maywood Park. It will be exciting. To tell us more, here's Mr. Schwartz.
Yes, Tony. At 8 o'clock Monday morning, we're going to build a wall between the east and west halves of the grandstand. In the east half, we're going to build a parlor-like facility, much like some of the intertracks we built around the state. It's going to have lounges, private club, a main bar, this type of thing. The west end is going to remain grandstand. However, at that time, we're going to lower the price of the clubhouse to $2, the same as a grandstand. Also, at that time, we're going to lower our $1 general parking and make it free. And that'll be permanent changes, Tony.
Very good. And later on tonight, Mr. Schwartz will tell us about some of the changes that may occur due to the reconstruction. And now back to the races.
Thank you, Tony.
Bingo.
Except that my tongue tied, but I think we'll have to live with that.
Jesus prices, so they got that one out though.
Huh?
Just prices, but you got it out.